Hello and welcome to this week's installment of Varsity 845, the show. This is the Times Herald Record's weekly dose of must-see internet video on local high school football. I'm Kevin Witt. We'll get to our top 10 rankings and the game of the week in a minute. Our feature this week is on safe tackling and what was done nationally to try to ensure it. But first, the last word on last week. If you're looking for two schools to latch onto for the next 2 months, take a ride along Route 52. That's where you'll find Liberty and Ellenville, two 2-0 schools that haven't had that record in a long time. And who doesn't love a good underdog story? Now let's tackle this week's main topic, tackling. And the days of leading with your head are over. Spearing, face tackling, and butt blocking now can get you kicked out of a game, as national rules were changed to prevent illegal helmet contact. What some consider a great hit can cause serious injury to both players. So we went to Marlboro, where Marlboro coach Bob Coons, along with two of his players, Sean Cunningham and Joe Gerbino, demonstrate safe tackling techniques.
And our aiming point is shoulder through the hip, head is up, okay?
In February, these changes were made by the National Federation of State High School Associations with the intention of further reducing the risk of injuries. And that risk is at all levels, as the nation saw Sunday in Buffalo. Bills tight end Kevin Everett suffered a life-threatening spinal cord injury after he ducked his head as he tackled Denver's Dominic Hickson. Doctors say the odds are against Everett walking again.
Straight. He's the offensive man, he's the defensive man, good stance.
Coons already was teaching his team safe tackling and will sit a kid who does it incorrectly. You make that point very clear to your guys anyway before this even came out.
It really doesn't change the way we've taught tackling. We always teach keep your head up. We always teach don't lead with your head. We always teach, bring your shoulder through the hip and then drive up with your hips. So everything is always head up.
We definitely want to emphasize to the coaches and players that illegal use of the head will be penalized. It could mean an ejection if we term it to be a flagrant use of the head. It could be a penalty. The three areas deal with spearing, butt blocking, and face tackling. And in essence, the head cannot be the first point of contact in football.
This brings us to the game of the week. Monroe-Woodbury plays at Kingston in the Class AA Division I opener for both. In this brutal two-division format, the losing team is in danger of not making the big school playoffs. Three-time defending champion Monroe-Woodbury is coming off a 31-10 win over North Rockland. Kingston lost 41-0 to Chaminade. And the winner is Monroe-Woodbury. Take the road factor out of the equation, as Monroe-Woodbury has practically lived at Dietz Stadium the last 3 Novembers. Sophomore quarterback Danny Scala was off to a hot start, but so is the Monroe-Woodbury defense, which graduated all 11 starters. Monroe-Woodbury has allowed just 17 points in 2 games. Make it 28-7 Monroe-Woodbury. Kickoff is 1:30 p.m. Saturday. Now on to this week's set of top 10 rankings. Number 10, Pine Bush. Is this team ready to take the next step? Number 9, Warwick opens its league schedule at Roosevelt. Number 8, Port Jervis, playing at Rondout Valley in one of the best games of the week. Number 7, Valley Central. It's always good to see local teams playing out of the section. Number 6, Kingston. Even at home, beating Monroe-Woodbury would be a huge upset. Number 5, Delaware Valley, PA. Pocono Mountain East will provide the Warriors their 3rd straight nail-biter. Number 4, Newburgh. The Goldbacks have 2 non-leaguers over the next 3 weeks before Monroe. Number 3, Minisink Valley. Feeling good about itself, and that will continue Friday. Number 2, Cornwall. We'll know a lot more about Saugerties after this one. And number 1, Monroe-Woodbury. Beating Kingston essentially puts the Crusaders in the Section 9 Class AA playoffs. That's it for this week. But wait, one more thing. Coaches, you guys are killing us by not giving us all your statistics. We're begging you. We're trying to do this new great thing that's really, really cool, and we want to have it be complete. So please, I'll pay you money. Please just call in your stats to us. Thank you. Check back every Wednesday night for a new episode of Varsity 845, the show. I'm Kevin Witt.
This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845, Varsity Man Up. It's game time, everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. yeah, we ready for war. I said it's